I'm John Godwin, and I'm a photographer. Okay, so I originally got started off in photography back in 2008. I'd started a clothing company and I'd bought the camera to take pictures of the media that I was going to put on t-shirt design. And I started taking the camera out just to really learn the settings. And, you know, in the process of that was taking pictures, just having a lot of fun with it. I started entering the pictures in some competitions, and I kind of did well in them. And it was sort of at that point I realised that, you know, there was the potential that I could actually do it for a living. Things I enjoy shooting most: architecture I love, like urban decay, derelict buildings. I love shooting landscapes and people as composites, but yeah, mostly people, mostly products. One of the most important things for me in photography is the relationship with the camera, and what I found with the Sony A7R is that it was much more of a pick-up-and-play system than I was expecting. It's really well made, it's got a lovely form factor to it, it feels beautiful in the hand, and most importantly, which is kind of a bugbear that I have about some DSLRs, is this is really balanced quite nicely, and other DSLRs, they can be kind of front or back heavy if they're in the hand. Having a compact full-frame camera is giving me something that I'm used to in my day-to-day work. I shoot with full-frame cameras full-time, so having another one alongside means I'm able to trust the depth of field that I'm getting. I'm able to make predictions on the depth of field, and also my focal length of my lenses. They correspond to the sensor size, which is great. I've actually got the inbuilt spirit level in here as well, so I can know for certain that I've got a tight shot that's actually straight and accurate. The EVF is really great. I'm finding it really useful in the studio today. It's basically giving me a really accurate representation of what the shot's going to look like once it's taken. One of my favourite features about the A7R is the ability to download and install applications directly onto the camera itself. One of the ones I'm using most at the moment is the smart remote capture software, and that's giving me the ability to have a live view directly on my smartphone, and that's allowing me to move around the studio and still actually have control of the camera, control of the lighting, and to be able to use everything in a far more streamlined fashion. Well, size-wise, it's absolutely brilliant. Normally, if I'm out in the field and I'm shooting assets or background plates for a composite image, I'm taking 10 or 12 kilograms of gear with me. With this, the form factor and the weight that it is, I've got everything here that I need to shoot everything that I would shoot in the field. I've got a great focal range, and like I say, this will go straight in your pocket. One of the benefits of this camera system is the lens adapter as well, which means I'm basically able to expand my lens range if I need to, but also at the same time I'm able to keep hold of my existing lens lineup and use those as and when I need them. Detail in product photography is essential. You're going to be in a lot of situations where there's going to be a lot of fine detail and texture that you need to capture, and you don't want that to be, you know, slightly blurred when you zoom into 100%. So detail is absolutely imperative. We're way closer at 36 megapixels. When it's blown up, we're so much closer than we could get focusing with our own eyeballs on the item, and as such you can actually see the imperfections in the printing process, to the point where actually the lettering looks really rough. You know, if you held that to your eyes normally, it would look absolutely fine. It would look completely smooth. But that's what you get when you're, you know, shooting at this level of quality. You're getting the absolute maximum possible detail. I think it's amazing. I'm John Godwin, and I'm a photographer.